need 2 more parade souls. And we're good. Awesome. Thank you, Chain Gang. Appreciate you stepping up so we can play tonight.
Yep, I can hear myself. I'm good. Yes, baby. Why not? I'll be like, all right, go out and try it again. But we get. Well, we haven't started yet. Okay. Yeah, because the game is getting ready to start now. Okay. Text me. All right. Don't call. Text. All right. Okay.
Verify which one you need. Maybe I got them mixed up. Oh man.
Once again, Anarchy to receive.
Hey.
There we go.
How now, brown cow?
Yep. I got you. I'm just gonna make a judgment call about it.
Okay. Yep. All right. Live. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Lake Brantley High School field for the second game. This is the Freedom Bowl between the West Palm Beach Coyotes and the Orlando Anarchy. I am Pat Brown. Soon coming to join me will be Coach G from the AFE USA All-Stars. And the Coyotes have kicked the ball off and is returned up to the 49-yard line where the Anarchy will take over first and 10. Anarchy are led by their quarterback, number, sorry, throat got messed up right there, number 6, Candace Hunter. And she's going to bring their offense out. When they'll take over first and 10, the ball is marked at their own 48-yard line. And we are ready to go. So they break the huddle. 21, Tanisha Smith, wide to the right. 20, Taylor Wood, wide to the left. I formation. Candace under center. And toss to Taylor going around the left side, still going, and finally tackled down at the 48-yard line of the Coyotes. Tackle there by number 6. Coyotes. It's going to be second down and 6 after the 4-yard gain. Coyotes in the white jerseys with the orange trim, black trim on the sleeves, black pants with the orange stripes on the side, white helmets with the logo on the side. Now can you break the huddle? Now they go trips to the right. Empty backfield, Candace Hunter in shotgun. Directing the receivers. Ball is snapped, back to pass thrown, caught by number 21, and nothing doing as she's tackled by number 1, Ware, and number 5, Williams. So that's going to be a loss of 3, back to the 48-yard line. It will be third down. Well, they lost a 4, back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be third down and 10. skies, rain coming down. We had a delay to the game because of lightning. But we are underway. So, empty backfield now. Jackson and Wood to the right. Smith to the left. 2 slots. Back to pass. Under pressure. Now she's going to take off. Tries to get around the corner and not going to get there as a nice tackle and a fumble on the play. Are they saying she's down? And Hunter is down right now. So we have a timeout on the field as Candace Hunter is shaken up. She's on her knees and we're going to wait to see what is it. So she did not fumble. She was down by contact. She gets to the 52-yard game, but we're going to have an injury timeout for Hunter. So both teams are taking a knee as the trainer is checking on Candace Hunter. Definitely don't want to speculate, as now she is up and she's walking a little gingerly, but walking off under her own power. A little limp, slight limp. So it's going to be 4th down and 8 after the 2-yard gain. As I would think that they're going to punt, but we don't know yet. Hunter's the quarterback, so she has to come out. Waiting for Coach Sherman Harlow, the head coach, to make a decision. And he's going to call timeout, so they have 2 timeouts remaining, so he's going to call a timeout. Probably to see if Candace can come back in, and he'll make a decision, and we'll see what he's going to do. Give me the starting quarterback and running backs and receivers for the Anarchy. 6, that was quarterback Candace Hunter. You have number 7, Paulette Jackson. Number 8, Jessica Childers. Number 20, Taylor Wood in the backfield. And number 21, Tanisha Smith at the other wide receiver. The first time out of the first half for the Anarchy. As the timeout is now over. So it's 4th down. And it looks like the Anarchy are going to punt. Didn't catch the number of the punter, but she is back to punt. And there's nobody back deep for the Coyotes. And it's a fake. It's a pitch now going to the speedy. Cuts inside, still going, and close to a first down. Well, it'll depend on the spot. That was number 22. Check that. 20, Taylor Wood. And does she get enough for the first down? Yes, she does. So the fake punt works, and the Anarchy takes over 1st and 10. They're at the Coyote 42-yard line. And Hunter is back in the game. At tight end is number 81, Mason. I formation. Pro left. Toss to 82. Breaks a tackle. Cuts inside. Still going and finally taken down. Nope, she's still on her feet. But finally spun out of bounds by number 77, Markle. It's going to be just about back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd down and 10.
Big run, but no gain. 2nd down.
We'll be joined later on in this broadcast by Coach Dale Hassinger, who is the head of the AFE USA All-Stars organization, who played their All-Star game earlier this afternoon. The American against the National, and the American came out with a 24-12 victory. 2nd down and 10, coming from the 42-yard line of the Coyotes. Empty backfield. Trips to the right, twins to the left. Smith, Mason, Childers on the right. Wood on the left in the slot. Back to pass. Steps up, throws it, and intercepted. Intercepted by number 1, being chased down and tripped up by her own player. Her own player tackled her as she was going to the sideline. But that was number 1, Ware, with the interception. She returns it for 22 yards and could have had more, but her own player took her out.
Coyote 1st down.
So it's going to be a Coyote interception, and they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line. Oh man, I don't think her own teammate knew who she was, but she took her out.
That was weird.
Coyotes football 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line. Candace just led her receiver a little too much. Overthrew, safety was right there, and we had a flag on the play. So on the interception, there was a legal block in the back. So that's going to take them back. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 31-yard line. Coyotes come out. Double wing. Single back. Quarterback is number 4, Greer. Motion. Handoff to number 7. Tries to get outside and going to be tackled by number, looks like number 90, Crystal Bell. She makes the tackle and it's a loss all the way back to the 25. On the run was number 7, Jones. It's going to be 2nd down and 18. Loss of 8 on the play. Come out, double slot. Check that, double wings. 7, Jones to the right. Number 1. Now number 4, hands off to number 6. Goes up the middle, stacked up by a host of Anarchy players.
Right on the carry.
Landed by
3rd down.
number 86, Michelle Anthony. So gain of 5 is going to be 3rd down and 13. Number 11, Joyner goes wide to the left. Jones and Ware at the wings. And a busted play, it looks like. And the ball was taken out of her hand by the lineman. And it's a touchdown, Anarchy.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. Constance Sobers with the steal.
That was number 59, Sobers. She took the ball right out of the quarterback's hand, and she sprinted 25 yards for a touchdown. The Anarchy lead 6-0. They always talk about ball security, but I don't think she had any chance at that because Sobers got there right when she was going to hand the ball off, but it looked like a busted play. Heads-up play by Sobers, ripped it out of the quarterback's hand, sprinted into the end zone. Anarchy leads 6-0. That is a defensive lineman's dream to score a touchdown. So 4 minutes, 26 seconds left to go in this first quarter. The Anarchy now leads 6-0, going for the 2-point conversion. Hunter in the huddle. And they're missing one. They only have 10 women on the field. And now the 11th player is coming on. Number 90, Crystal Bell. They break the huddle. Smith goes wide to the right. Lisbon in the slot on the right. Mason in between in trips. Then you have number 20, Wood. Back to pass. Rolling, throwing, and in and out of the hands intended for Bell. It's going to be incomplete. 2-point conversion, no good. The score is 6-0 Anarchy.
2-point conversion fails. 6-0 Anarchy.
Oh, yeah.
My wife is saying that she can't see it on YouTube because they block it because of music. Copyright infringement.
All the music? Any type of music?
Yeah, she's saying copyright infringement.
Yep.
They won't. But is it on Facebook as well or no?
No, it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Okay.
He'll fix it. We'll let you know.
My understanding of copyright, that if you go longer than 31 seconds, yes. You're not. You're barely doing it as well. You're playing a close touch.
That part I didn't know. I knew if you added to it and said, we don't own your copyrights to the music. And that doesn't mean anything. All you're saying is, I know I'm breaking the law. That's all you're doing, is just admitting it.
So the Anarchy to kick off. Back deep.
Maybe like non-copyright.
Number 7, Jones.
Let's see if I can find that.
And when she turns around and I can see her number, I'll tell you who the next returner is. That is number 1, Ware. And it's an onside kick. And finally taken. Nice juke. And going to get up to the 45 and finally stacked up right there. She got to the 46-yard line. That was number 7, Jones, long return. So the Coyotes will take over 1st and 10.
That's good to refresh. Is she on my Wednesday?
No, she went to the link from that
YouTube
posted
that
up.
you gave me.
Yeah.
Okay. And you send her to my website, because that's where we update first if anything goes wrong.
Okay, what's your website?
gridironproductions.com
gridironproductions.com/livestream/tactical.
Or there's a link in the beach. She'll find it at the top.
So the Coyotes come out 1st and 10. Number 11 is Joyner. She's wide to the right. You got the 2 wings, Ware and Jones. Number 4, the quarterback, Greer. Hands off to number 1, trying to run the sweep, trying to get around the corner, and nothing doing as number 20, Taylor Wood, makes the tackle at the quarterback position. It's going to be a loss on the play of 3. 2nd down, 13.
Putting it in the comments, too.
Go to gridironproductions.com/livestream and you'll be able to see the game.
Interesting college score.
I just put it in the comments, too.
7:45 left in the 3rd quarter. Marshall 9, Notre Dame
Will you
7.
restart the stream? I'm not going to play anymore.
You're good.
Are you sure?
That's why I keep Vimeo.
Oh,
That's all I just put the Vimeo embed code in. I just replaced
Motion. Hand off to number 1. Goes upstream and gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
We don't play that.
Tackle there by Michelle.
That's why I have that.
It's going to be 3rd down and 10.
Where is the yardage?
And hold on, we have a player that's shaken up. We have 2 players shaken up.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
1 Anarchy and 1 Coyote down. Look like they both got twisted up in the middle of the pile.
In fact, while you were gone, my email I had 64.
So that is,
For the last 3
I didn't see
between
any numbers.
us and my son.
Yeah.
He said, well, I heard a ding, 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 ding. So I said, what? No, what? YouTube. Oh my goodness.
Number 15 for the Anarchy, but I don't see 15 on the roster. And for the Coyotes, I'm being blocked by the, up there she is. It's Ware, number 1 Ware, who's shaking up, and she's up, walking off under her power, but 15 is still down, and they're looking at her right now. So we're pausing for injury timeout on the field. 3 minutes, 8 seconds left to go in this first quarter. The Anarchy lead 6-0. And she is up and being assisted off of the field. Look like she's in some pain in her upper body, but I'm not sure. I won't speculate, but she is being assisted off the field. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10 when the injury timeout is over. And they say start the clock. Double wing, wide to the right, motion by Jones. Jones trying to get around the corner, cuts inside, still going, turns on the Jets. She breaks 1 tackle. Oh, what a fine open field tackle. Looked like number 7 was going to break it, but that's number 21, Smith, on the tackle. It's going to be short of the first down by 3. It's going to be 4th down and 3 inside the Anarchy territory at the 46-yard line. Looked like number 7, Jones, was going to break that tackle, but Smith held on and brought her down. If she didn't, it looked like she would still be running toward the end zone. Coyote, 4th down and 3. Joyner goes wide to the right. Jones and number 2, Gibson, at the wings. Motion by Gibson, comes back to pass. Greer looking, throwing, caught by number 11, Joyner, for a 1st down at the 39-yard line of the Anarchy. Move the chains. Good pass and catch. The receiver Joyner saw the pass was short, came back. And wide receivers are taught, if the ball is short, you come back to it. She did, made the catch. 1st down for the Coyotes. First down 10 for the Coyotes at the 39-yard line of the Anarchy, trailing 6-0. Lisbon and Joyner. Now Lisbon in the handoff, cuts inside, cuts back, and tackled by number 22. That is Jana Bondurant. Gain of 3, going to be 2nd down and 7.
They go 3 to play, 2nd and 7.
So now, number 7, Joyner, goes out. Number 1, Ware, comes back in. So Ware, Joyner, Gibson, Joyner goes wide to the left. Gibson and Ware goes in motion, hand off to Ware, cuts inside. Oh, Mason got called for the face mask. Should be a 5-yard penalty because she didn't grab it, she hit it. But that's going to, well, we'll wait to see what the official called. Is it the 5 yard or the 15 yard? 5 yard will still be second down. If it's a 15 yard, it'll be a first down. As the rain is coming down. Not hard, but steady. $15-yard variety, so that's going to move the chains. It's going to be first down inside the 25 to the 24. First down for the Coyotes. 21 seconds and counting, and that should bring us to the end of the first quarter. 15 seconds left. Will the Coyotes get a play off? It doesn't look like it because it's down to 8 seconds. 5 seconds. And nope, they're going to allow the clock to run out. 2, 1, and 0. That is the end of the first quarter. The score, Orlando Anarchy 6, the West Palm Beach Coyotes 0.
Orlando Anarchy 6, West Palm Coyotes 0.
We'll be back with the second quarter. Listening to the Florida Bowl between the Anarchy and the Coyotes. This is Pat Brown bringing the action live. Hopefully to be joined by Coach Dale Glossinger. And we're on gridironproductions.com/livestream. I am Pat Brown. Get my text? No, I sent you a number. Go to gridironproductions.com/livestream and you'll be able to see the game. You're welcome, babe. Later. Ready for the start of the second quarter. Coyotes have the ball. They're threatening right now. 1st and 10 at the Anarchy 24-yard line. Motion by Ware. Fumble! Fumble! Still going around, and Greer finally falls on it. Back to the 32-yard line. Ball went overhead. Number 1, Ware tried to get it, and now the quarterback is a little hurt as she fell on. I don't know what she fell on. So we have an injury timeout as Greer is down. So it's a high snap. She tried to corral it. Then Ware tried to corral it. It was bouncing around. Then Greer fell on it. And then Anarchy player was diving at the same time that she tried to pick it up and fell on her. So both of them were a little shaken up as Greer is still down. And now she's up. But she has to come out for a play, and she was the quarterback. It's going to be second down and 20, as that was a loss on the play, all the way back to the 32. Check that, it's a loss of 8, so it's going to be second down and 18. So they break the huddle. Joyner wide to the left. Gibson and Ware at the wings. Number 30 in the backfield is Turner. Handed off to Ware and going to be tackled down at the 32.
Turner, the carry gets about 6.
Gain of 6.
Third down.
Get that, it's only a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd down and 16. Ball staying just inside the 32. West Palm Beach trying to get it into the end zone. As now number 11 Joyner goes to quarterback. Double wing, Gibson and Ware. Turner behind the quarterback. Now Ware comes in the backfield, motions now to the left. And we have a flag thrown. Going to go against the defense, encroachment. Lining up in the neutral zone. So now it'll be 3rd down and a long 12. 9:50 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Joyner at quarterback. Gibson and Ware at the wings on the left and the right. Ware in motion from left to right now. Motions outside. And we got all flags in the play. Ball is thrown and intercepted by the Anarchy. She's going down the sideline, cuts inside, still trying to find a way, and finally knocked out of bounds. That's number 83 with the interception, and then a late flag comes in, but we have 2 flags on the play. We have a legal shift against the offense. That's going to be declined. The interception, the flag was after the interception. Intercepted at the 10-yard line. Got it all the way up to the 41. Then a flag came in, and we're going to wait to see what that second flag is. It came in late. So legal shift against the offense. That's going to be declined. Then you have a dead ball, personal foul against the defense, which was the offense. After the interception, they became the defense. So it's going to be a personal foul penalty after the interception return. So that's going to take the ball all the way inside Coyote territory to the 47-yard line, where the Anarchy will take over. 1st down and 10 with 9 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the 1st half.
Offensive team defending against interception. Personal foul hit out of bounds. Anarchy 1st and 10.
And the clock has started. The reason why we're having a running clock because we're trying to get the game in before the thunderstorms and the lightning take over again. That's why the game was delayed for the time that it was. Anarchy now come out, I formation. 20, Wood, the deep back. Hunter telling the receiver to back off the line of scrimmage, so we have not an illegal formation. Hand off to Wood. Breaks outside tackle. And still on our feet. Using the speed. Cuts inside. Still going. And finally tackled inside the 10 down to the 7. What a great run by Wood. And now we have an injured player for the Coyotes. And she's up. So she was shaking up a little bit, but now she's up. And then she goes down. That's not good. So we're going to have another injury timeout.
36-yard gain.
The 26-yard gain all the way down to the 7-yard line for the Anarchy. They mark her down at the 5, nope, at the 7. The official's just holding the ball so it doesn't get wet. And I do not know the number of the Coyote player that is being assisted to because her number is being blocked by those who are attending to her. And it's number 11, Joyner. And they're attending to her right now. Now, she got up, walked a couple of steps, and then went back down. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not down there, I'm not going to speculate. But she is up and walking under her own power. I'm glad to see that. So the injury timeout is over. The clock is going to start. at 8:22 and then counting. It's 1st and goal for the Anarchy on, they mark it at the 8-yard line. Lisbon and Wood in the backfield in the I. Candace Hunter under center. You have 21 Smith wide to the right. And 82 Lavender to the left. And hand off to Wood inside, and nothing doing, as right there were the Coyotes defensive line. Stopped her for a short gain of 2. It's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 6.
This one looks good, sounds great. But I've had people asking me, is there any way they're going to be able to go back and watch the first one?
Number 90, Crystal Bell, comes in.
I have a backup link, because we're going to get copyright. This is, you're not having any issues right now with this, without me listening. Well, I have both of them up. I have
Break
both
the
of
huddle
them on
again.
the website now. I have that one
Smith
and
goes
that
wide to the left.
one. Because he said his wife couldn't get it.
Second and goal from the 6.
Lavender to, I'm sorry, Smith to the right, Lavender to the left. The deep back is Bell. Candace Hunter under center. Hand off to Bell, cuts inside, breaks away, still going, dives in, close, but not enough. But I did see a flag thrown, or that was the orange shoes of the Coyote.
Bell down to about the 2. 3rd and goal.
Yep, that's what it was, the orange shoes that I saw flash by. So it's going to be down to about the 1.5. 3rd down and goal for the Anarchy. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Anarchy break the huddle. Lisbon and Bell in the I. Candace Hunter under center. Lavender left, Smith right. And timeout called by the Coyotes. That's their first timeout of the half. So both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. Score is 6-0 Anarchy. They're threatening with a 3rd down and goal just outside the 1-yard line.
Too many experiences. Me and him were talking about being copyrighted all the time.
6 minutes, 18 seconds left to go in this first half. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. The Anarchy are up 6 points, but they are threatening right now with a 3rd down and goal just outside the 1-yard line. And this drive started with an interception at the 10-yard line. And then it was a long 26-yard run by Wood that got it down to the 8. 2 plays, they got it down to just outside the 1. We have 3rd down and goal. Candace Hunter brings the Anarchy out of the huddle. Lavender is the receiver to the left. Smith, wide receiver to the right. Lisbon at fullback. Bell at the tailback. In the I formation. With Mason at the power up back. So power I left. Candace Hunter under center. Hand off to Lisbon. Not going to make it. A good tackle there by number 33, Brett Harris. And then Harris is still down after she made a great touchdown saving tackle. They pick her up. So it's going to be 4th and goal at the 2 as a loss on the play of 1 yard. Great inside penetration by 33, Brett Harris. Knifed in, made the tackle. So 4th down and goal. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the first half. Same formation. Check, nope. Now Mason goes to tight end to the right. So it's I, pro right. Back to pass. Ball thrown. Wide open was Smith. It's a touchdown. So 2-yard touchdown pass from Anarchy Anarchy. Oh, it was the Anarchy from Hunter to Smith.
Hunter to Smith, pitch and catch. Touchdown Anarchy.
So 2-point conversion try coming up for the Anarchy. They go empty backfield. Smith, Gibson, and Mason on the right. Lavender and Bell on the left. Back to pass. Hunter looking, throw in, and oh! Intended for Mason. Had it in her hands and dropped. So the 2-point conversion is no good, but the score is the Anarchy 12, the Coyotes nothing.
It's 12-0.
So now the Anarchy are going to line up to kick the ball off. Candace Hunter is also the kicker. Going back deep for the Coyotes is number 7, Jones, and number 1, Webb. I only have their last names on the roster, so that's what I'm calling. And just like that, the skies have cleared. The rain has stopped. And that's a good sign.
I got one.
Coyotes didn't have 11 women on the field, and now they do. As the 11th woman comes on the field. Hunter lines it up, takes a step back, the whistle is blown. She approaches and kicks, bounces, taken by the up-back, and tackled inside Anarchy territory at the 47-yard line. On the return was number 4, Greer. So it's 1st and 10 for the Coyotes at the Anarchy 47-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 as it's double wings. Greer is back at quarterback. And handoff in the middle to, oh! Number 5 just got annihilated by the inside linebacker, number 23, Shanna Vermont.
2nd and 12.
It's going to be 2nd and 12 after the 2-yard loss. That's a hard loss. So Joyner goes wide to the right. You have Jones to the left wing, Ware to the right, in motion. Back to pass. Greer looking, throw in, oh! Overthrown, intended for number 5. That is Williams. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 12.
3rd down.
The lights are on here at Lake Brantley High School field, home of the Patriots. 3rd down 12, coming up for the Coyotes. Joyner goes wide to the right. Jones at the wing on the right side. Ware wing on the left. Number 5 Williams the back. Now motion by Ware. Goes back to the right side. Greer back to pass. Ball thrown and almost completed to number 1 Ware. Gonna fall incomplete.
Pass incomplete.
Gonna be 4th down and 12.
4th and 12.
She almost threaded the needle between the safety and the cornerback. The receiver did have an opportunity, just couldn't corral it. So under 4 minutes to go and running in this first half. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. The score is the Orlando Anarchy 12, the West Palm Beach Coyotes nothing. So 4th down for the Coyotes. And I think the Coyotes are going to punt. So into punt 33. That is Brett Harris. Backbeat for the Anarchy. I can't see the number right now. Snap. She dropped it, but picked it up and punted. And she lets it go. He lets it bounce. And it's going to be down right at the 20-yard line. So a 29-yard punt, and the Anarchy will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. 2 minutes, 52 seconds left to go in this first half. 12-0 is the score. Anarchy is up. Anarchy come out the huddle and they line up. Lavender is the receiver to the left, Smith to the right. I formation, Lisbon and Wood. In the I formation, Hunter under center. Toss to Wood. Breaks to the outside. 25, 30. Knocked out of bounds, and we got a flag. It might be a holding penalty. Oh, nope, he waved it off. He waved it off. So not a holding penalty. It's going to be a gain of 13. Up to the 33-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. That was Wood on the carry. And the clock's going to start. 2 minutes, 35 seconds and counting. Anarchy have 2 timeouts remaining. I formation, pro right. Tight end is right, which is number 81 Mason. Hand off to Wood again, right up the middle. And this time going to be stopped after a gain of about 1. And we have another Coyote player down.
Wood for 3, injury timeout.
That's number 59, Harris, holding her right knee. That is not a good sign. Injury timeout. 59, Harris is down. She was in on the tackle, and then I saw her roll out from under the pile. A gain of 3. And she's up and running off the field under her own power, which is a good sign always. Third down and 7. I formation, pro right. Back to pass. Now throwing deep and caught for a first down. That is Lavender all the way down to the 36-yard line. 33-yard catch. And it's going to be a first down Anarchy with 1 minute 43 seconds left to go in the half. 2 timeouts remaining. That was Hunter to Lavender. Sounds like a new fragrance. Hunter Lavender. Might be something I might try out. Anarchy breaks the huddle. First and 10 at the Coyote 36-yard line. Empty backfield. Lavender, Bell, and Mason on the left. Wood and Smith on the right. Hunter and shotgun. Back to pass. Ball thrown and incomplete. Receiver went inside, the ball went outside. Second down and 10.
Hunter's pass sails wide, incomplete. Second down. Halftime score in college football: Texas A&M 7, Appalachian State 7.
56.4 seconds left to go in this first half.
Field goal, 20 seconds left, 2019. Lady referee.
I formation. Candace Hunter under 7. Back to pass. Ball thrown up to the middle to Mason. Breaks to the outside. Stiff arm. And finally going to be taken down as flags thrown. And it might be Mason with a face mask because of the stiff arm to the head.
Flags on the play.
But we'll wait to see what he throws. The catch was made for a first down. Then she stiff armed.
Have a team member on your bench area or on the field, like offensive face mask is the call on the penalty.
That is the face mask penalty against Mason. So it's going to take it back 15, but it will still be first down.
Which means no child may be on the sideline.
So it was a first down catch. So once the penalty was incurred, it's a spot penalty, so it's a first down. Then they move the ball back from that spot. Oh, okay, I get it now. So, yes, it was completed for first down yardage, but the penalty, when it's marked off, will not have them a first down. So it's marked back, so it's actually a loss of 1 after the penalty. So it'll be second down and 11. So the officials have it. 52.3 seconds left to go. I formation. Tight end right. Hunter back to pass. Ball thrown to Wood. Wood tries to make a move, does make a move, and going to be stopped right there As going to be a loss of 2 on the play as the Coyotes were ready for that dump-off pass to the running back. 40.8 seconds and the timeout taken by the Anarchy. They have 1 timeout remaining.
3rd and a bunch.
Coach Harlow talking to his Anarchy players. 40.8 seconds left to go in this first half. Anarchy are up 12-0. At the half, I do not know how long they want to have halftime. The skies have cleared up, so it might be that the thunderstorms have passed through. But I'll try and get word as to how long halftime will be. It can be anywhere from 5 minutes to 15 minutes. Anarchy comes out of the timeout, empty backfield. Lavender, Mason, and I can't make out the third receiver on the left side, with Bell and Smith on the right. Hunter and shotgun. Back to pass. Ball thrown. Caught by Lavender. Lavender gets to the outside, turns on the speed, breaks the tackle, and knocked out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. 33.2 seconds left to go in the half. Anarchy threatening again. They say she stepped out around the 20-yard line. They mark her out of bounds at the 22. Anarchy have 1 timeout remaining. So do the Coyotes. Artasia Williams on the slot in the left. As it's empty backfield, trips to the right. Back to pass. Hunter's going to take off. And heading for the 10 and out of bounds inside the 10 at about the 8 with 24.3 seconds left to go. Wise decision by Hunter. Saw there was nobody open. Saw the floodgates part. And then she ran out of bounds at the 8. First down and goal. First and goal for the Anarchy at their 8-yard, not at their 8-yard line, at the 8-yard line. Pro right eye. Wood, the deep back. Artasia Williams at fullback. Hunter under center. Lavender and Smith at the receivers, left and right. Back to pass. Ball thrown up and knocked away. Good job by number 7, Jones, deflecting that pass.
Pass to Dwayne
Second and goal at the 8. 19 seconds exactly left to go in the half. And there was an injured Coyote that is being assisted off the field. Can't make out the number. They have the arm around her back, so I can't make out what number it is. Looked like it was one of the defensive line women. She makes it off the field, being assisted. So the injury timeout is over. 19 seconds left to go in the half. DeSantis, that is the injured player on the Coyotes, number 88. So it's second down and goal. I formation, pro right. Back to pass. Ball thrown, caught by the receiver, touchdown! That's caught by Wood. She goes in for the 8-yard touchdown reception. It's now 18-0. 2-point conversion attempt coming. .4 seconds left to go in the half. Anarchy break the huddle, going for the 2-point conversion. Empty backfield. Williams, Mason, Smith to the right. Bell and Lavender to the left. Hunter in shotgun. Back to pass. Ball thrown, and it is caught. Caught by Bell.
2-point conversion works. It's 20-0.
2-point pass is good. It's 20-0. So 12.4 seconds left to go. It's 20-0 Anarchy. Candace Hunter will kick off. Number 1 Ware and number 7 Jones will be back deep for the Coyotes. Coyotes still do not have 11 on the field. And now they do. They have a beautiful pit bull puppy here in the stands. It's the Anarchy that did not have 12 players on the field, and now they do. As there's the kick. Bounces and still bouncing around. Finally taken by Coyote. Tries to get outside. Trying to turn on the Jets. Turns the corner. Cuts inside and flag. Face mask. Oh my goodness. That was Ware on the return, and she got her face mask grabbed profusely. And it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. And now they say they got the shoulder pad not the face mask. It looked like it was a face mask because her whole body contorted. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Coyotes at their own 36-yard line with 3.6 seconds left to go in the half, trailing 20-0. So it's going to probably be one play and then halftime.
Once again, folks, we're about to end the first half. We have a few drinks, chips, and some candy left in the concession stand. Anybody need a cold drink or something? Get it now for when the third quarter begins. The concession stand closes.
So the West Palm Beach Coyotes break the huddle. Greer at quarterback. Number 5, Williams at the running back. At the wings, it's Jones and Ware. Ware motions and then motions back outside, back to pass. And now under pressure, rolling and run out of bounds. And that is the end of the, wait, hold on, there's a flag. So if the flag is on the defense, we'll have one more play. If the flag is on the offense, that'll be the end of the first half. Half cannot end on a defensive penalty. So they're conferring, the officials, and that is it. He waves the flag. We are at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. The score is the Orlando Anarchy 20 and the West Palm Beach Coyotes nothing. You're listening to Pat Brown on GridironProductions.com/livestream. We'll be back with the start of the second half in about 10 minutes. Wow, Alabama just pulled it out, huh? Oh.
And with 5 minutes left in Ann Arbor, Marshall 19, Notre Dame 15.
Oh boy, and Notre Dame had it 3rd and goal, and they didn't let them kick the field goal.
I got to do damn y'all tired of soldier boy. You got to play again, crack back 3 times from left to right. Soldier boy, I mean it. Why me break it? Why me break that soldier boy? That Superman that I mean. Break that soldier, how I mean you. Break that soldier, how I mean you. Break that soldier, how I mean you. Break that soldier, what? Soldier boy, I mean it. Why me break it? Why me break that soldier boy? That Superman that I
For all you Fighting Irish fans, I have some bad news. Marshall pick 6. Marshall 26, Notre Dame 15, 4.5 to go in the game.
Cash on me, like I hit a lottery. Chill, watch on how they follow me. 100
getting the second half underway.
What's the name, sir? Nice to meet you. Dad was supposed to be up here with me.
Yeah, he's probably about that.
Busy. Mm-hmm.
Usually what happens.
Yeah.
Out there trying to run the show. Especially when weather ain't what it did to us.
Hey, it's one thing you can't control.
Welcome to Florida.
Yep, right?
Is he not coming up?
Say it again, sorry.
Is he not coming up?
I went down to see if I could find him, but I have no idea where he's at. But knowing him, he's all over the place.
Yeah. I didn't want to pack up the headset if he was coming up.
I'm ready to start the second half, but the refs ain't even out. Oh, here we go. That's one ref that came out. Okay, here comes the second ref. They're in such a hurry, aren't they? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Lake Brantley High School field, where it's the start of the second half. The Orlando Anarchy are leading the West Palm Beach Coyotes 20-0. This is Pat Brown bringing you action live here on gridironproductions.com/livestream. This is the Florida Bowl in honor of 21 years ago, the World Trade Center 9/11 tragedy. We do this in memorial of all those who have lost their lives, especially the first responders, the NYPD, the FBI, and all of the other people who lost their lives on that fateful day. And we are starting the second half, and there's the kick. Come down to number 7, Jones. Tries to get outside and cuts inside and going to be tackled right at the 25-yard line by Kanisha Williams.
No gain on the return. Coyotes first down from the 25.
First down for the Coyotes at their own 25-yard line. And I was saying that this is in memorial to those who lost their lives. Over 3,000 people that lost their lives on that fateful day. The attack on the World Trade Center, the attack on the Pentagon, and then the Flight 11 that was flying over Pennsylvania that the people on board brought the plane down. But to all of those who were survivors, all those that came together and helped this country rebuild and get stronger, can't return to those days prior. We can look forward and be better than we were then. 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Coyotes. Number 4, Greer at quarterback. Behind her is number 5, Williams. At the wings is number 1, Ware, and number 7, Jones. And at the receiver is number 11, Joyner. Joyner is to the left side. And handoff to, oh my goodness. There was supposed to be a handoff to either Ware or Williams, and everybody got stuck and got plowed right there for a loss of 5 by the interior of the Anarchy defense. Led by number 53, Paige Cox. So 2nd down and 15. The running clock, ladies and gentlemen, because we want to make sure that we get the game in before the storm clouds come on back. But the clouds have dissipated and cleared up. So hopefully the storm clouds have passed by and we won't have no more threat to rain. Join the wide to the right now. 2 wings. Motion by Ware. Handoff to Ware. Trying to get around the corner. Has a block. Turns the sideline, down the sideline, turns on the speed, is at the 50, the 45, and nobody's going to catch her. It's a touchdown, Coyotes. It's an 80-yard touchdown run by Ware. And now the Coyotes are on the board. It's 20-6. Ware hit the corner, had a lead block by the wing on the right side, Jones. She hit the corner, hit the sideline, turned on the Jets, and said, adios, amigos. It's touchdown, Coyotes. So now the Coyotes are going to go for 2. They finally break the huddle. And now in that receiver on the right side is number 3, Wright. Wings, number 2. And off to Greer. Greer cuts inside, trying to push forward, and not going to make it as Greer had the keeper. Gets him with the lead block, but it's no good. So it's now 20-6. Ten minutes, 21 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Short story about 21 years ago. I worked for the right, and I was on my way to work, and there's a PC Richards on the way to my job. And everybody's standing in front of the PC Richards, staring. So I'm like, okay, not really paying too much attention to it, but as I walk by, you know, you see the alert strip that's going across the bottom of the screen, and then I see the tower on fire. So I'm like, what happened? And they say, a plane just hit the tower. I'm like, what? Yeah, they said an airline just hit the tower. Oh, holy cow, how did that happen? You know, not thinking, you know, terrorists or anything at that time. I'm just thinking maybe a plane, you know, was out of sorts or had a mechanical issue or something like that. So, you know, I will continue walking to my job. By the time I got to my job and I got upstairs to my office, they said the 2nd plane hit the 2nd tower. I'm like, wow, we are under attack. So all that day, you know, chaos ensued and everything's helter-skelter and everything. And I found myself down there later on that afternoon helping out the people at the fire department that were literally just exhausted trying to save whoever they could. And then for the next month and a half, down there helping the FDNY and the NYPD, the FBI, and the OES set up the phone lines. And the kick is taken by Wood. Wood to the 30, the 35, the 40. And gets to the sideline, 45, cuts inside, and going to be tackled by number 30. That is Turner. But it's an excellent run all the way up to the 47-yard line for the Anarchy, where they'll take over first down and 10. So yeah, it was an unreal feeling, and being down there at ground zero for that month and a half was just very, very eerie. There was a lot of things happening at the time, but it was like you were in a slow motion movie. You didn't hear anything. There were a lot of hustling, bustling around, but it seemed like it was definitely quiet. And I just remember that before we got to protective clothing, you couldn't go home with your clothing because all the dust and stuff, so I'd have to go home and stop outside, take off my clothes, put it in a garbage bag, throw it away, and put on new clothes to actually enter into the house. So it was just a crazy time, but it's all in remembrance of those who lost their lives. I had two very close friends that passed away in the Townsend, both were firefighters, and that's why we're here in remembrance. So Hunter back to pass, throw the ball up, and incomplete. Ball was out of bounds, intended for number 21 Smith. It's going to bring up second down and 10 from the 49-yard line of the Coyotes. 9 minutes, 36 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It's 20-6, the Anarchy lead.
Flag on the near sideline here.
Every year for the past 3 years, the AFE USA All-Stars come down here for a memorial game. They'll have a all-star game within the AFE organization, American against the National. And we had a penalty against the Coyotes, personal foul penalty, roughing the passer. So it's going to take them inside the 35 to the 34, where it'll be first down and 10 for the Anarchy. So Coach Dale Glossinger and his wife Sandy and the whole organization come down and put on this all-star game and this Florida Bowl. And then we give back to the community, and back to pass, thrown, caught by Bell, gets to the outside, set to 30, 25, 20, 15, and knocked down inside the 15. She might have stepped out of bounds at the 16, at the 15. She stepped out of bounds, but it's another long pass and run. So it's going to be first down and 10 at the 15 for the Anarchy. The AFE is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and they give back to the community. So they also work with CRIT. They work with the Boys and Girls Club of America, which they did last year and this year, where we gave about school supplies and backpacks and had free ice cream and cake and interacted with all the children. And this is just a beautiful thing to see the faces of children light up as you present them with stuff and interact with them. We had a nice dance off, and oh man, those kids can dance like nobody's business. They had a great time. We had a great time, and that's what it's all about, giving back to the community, and that's what AFE is all about. Back to pass, Candace Hunter, rolling, still rolling, and gonna be sacked. Gonna be a loss of 1. She tried to get back to the original line of scrimmage, which is the 15. She got tackled at the 16. So it's gonna be second down and 11 at the 16-yard line.
And a final score,
if you want more information,
Marshall 26, Notre Dame 21. Excuse me, South Bend, Indiana.
So if you want more information on the AFE organization, you go to www.afeteamusaallstars.com, where you can find out all the information on what this organization is all about. It's about spreading football throughout the country and internationally, and to give back to those children who are less fortunate. Earlier this year, They went to Merida, Yucatan, where they had a 5-team tournament where they came away as the international champions back-to-back. They did it in 2021 and this year. And toss. Woods trying to get outside, cuts inside, makes a stutter step move, and going to be tackled down inside the 15 to the 11. It's going to be a gain of 5. It's going to be 3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6.
So they've been to Honduras, they've been to Costa Rica, they've been to Cancun, they've been to Merida, and next year in 2023, they're going to Sao Paulo, Brazil, to do the same thing. Have a 5-team tournament with the Brazil Women's Federation of American Football. And we're going to go down there and spread our love. We're going to have a youth clinic. We're going to have a community outreach and give back. And it's just a great opportunity to go outside the country and spread the love, not just for the sport, but just general compassion for our fellow children. 3rd down and 5 from the 11-yard line. I pro right. Lisbon and Bell in the backfield. Mason at the tight end on the right, Hunter on the 7. Back to pass. Time, ball thrown into the corner of the end zone. Oh! Just out of the reach of 81 Mason. It's going to be 4th down and 5.
Pass in end zone incomplete. 4th down.
Big upset in the world of college football as Marshall beats Notre Dame 26-21. That is the biggest upset of the day. Alabama comes away with a hard-fought 2019 win over Texas. Ohio State does what they need to do. They win on Furman 45-10. Clemson was winning big last time I checked, 28-9. Checked that, it was 35-9 in the 3rd quarter. So 4th down, empty backfield for the Anarchy. Hunter in shotgun. Trips to the right, twins to the left. Back to pass. Ball thrown to the corner, caught, and touchdown! The ball was caught by number 90, Bell, for a 11-yard touchdown, and they're up 26-0.
Touchdown Anarchy.
So 2-point conversion attempt coming up with 5 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter.
Did I get it wrong? Oh, you made me nervous there.
So they break the huddle. 2-point conversion attempt coming up. You got doubles. 2 receivers on each side. 1 back in the backfield, Lisbon. So you got Lavender and Bell to the left. Mason and Smith to the right. Back to pass. Ball thrown and incomplete. Nope, they said she caught it. The side judge says she caught it. That is Lavender with the 2-point conversion catch. And it makes it 28-6. So the Anarchy will be kicking off from left to right to the Coyotes. 28-6 is the score. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. DJ here is doing his thing.
Really?
Putting it down. Keeping the crowd going.
Or at least what's left over, right?
They stuck it through the rain. They still here. So at least they got some good music to listen to.
I appreciate it.
And there's the whistle. Hunter ready to kick back to Jones and Ware. And there's a kick. It's a short kick, bounce around, fall on it, and it's still going and recovered by the Anarchy. That ball is live after 10 yards. She looked at it, then attempted to get it, missed it, and the Anarchy recover at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Anarchy. You can't predict when that ball bounces around on the turf. If you have a chance to fall on it, you got to take advantage of it. And that's what happened. It bounced around. She went to get it, and it bounced away from her, and it went right to where the Anarchy can fall on it. So an unintentional onside kick, and it turns out a blessing for the Anarchy.
And in college football, third quarter score, Appalachian State 14, Texas A&M 14.
So Hunter is calling and checking and saying we're missing one. So now the 11th player comes on the field, so they have a full complementary of players. They say start the clock, and it started. So from 5:50, we're winding down in the third quarter. Pro right, check that, pro left, I. Lisbon and Bell in at I. Toss to Bell. Bell trying to get around the left corner and hits the corner, but knocked out of bounds after a short gain by the cornerback on that side. Number 5. That was Williams that forced out of bounds, and I'll see where they mark her running out of bounds. She got a 1-yard gain from the 44 to the 43. So 2nd down and 9 coming up for the Anarchy. They're saying start the clock. Second down and 9, empty backfield for the Anarchy. Smith, Williams, and Lisbon on the left, Bell and Lavender on the right. It was a quick screen to the left, and nothing doing as the Coyotes sniffed it out and took it down. So it's going to be lost all the way back to the 48-yard line. So they're going up 3rd down and 15. The Coyotes saw that coming all the way, and they rallied to the football and dropped her for a loss. 4 minutes, 10 seconds and counting left in this third quarter. 28-6 is the score. The Orlando Anarchy are up. So I pro right. 3rd down 15. Hunter under center. Back to pass. Ball thrown and almost intercepted by number 1 Ware. It's going to bring up 4th down and 15. Hunter, unwise decision throwing into double coverage. Got away with it as Ware couldn't get to the interception. Start the clock. 3 minutes, 30 seconds and counting. 4th down and 15. It looks like the Anarchy are going for it. Trips to the right. One receiver to the left. One back in the backfield to the left of the quarterback. Back to pass. Ball's thrown and caught and tackled, but short of a first down. The pass was complete to Bell, but she's short of the first down. Had to get to the 37. Check that 38. She got knocked down at the 36.
Pass complete, but short of the first down. Coyotes take over 1st and 10.
Check that the 28. Got to the 36. First down for the Coyotes. Okay. Yeah. The official said first down going the Anarchy way. Then he turned around and said, whoops, I think I'm going the wrong way. Spun around and said first down for the Coyotes. Even officials get turned around. Let me ask you a question out there, ladies and gentlemen. When the officials are all in a group, do they ever get vertigo? Looking at them stripes? All right, the Coyotes are starting now, and they have changed formation. Now they're in the spread. 4 receivers, 2 to each side, 1 back in the backfield. That's number 5, Williams. The receivers are Joyner, Gibson, Jones, and it's a bad snap as the quarterback Greer is trying to get away and finally going to be taken down. And that was because of a bad snap. She corralled it, tried to get away, but not going to be able to do it. As it's going to be a loss all the way back to the 25. So it's going to be 2nd down and long. It's going to be 2nd and 21. Sometimes it just happens. The ball gets away from the center, over the head, and then quarterback is in scramble mode, panic mode, trying to get some yards back.
Got a note from Coach Dale. Just have an opinion on any means.
So we have a timeout by the Coyotes, the first timeout of the 2nd half. The score is 28-6. All right, the officials have blown the whistle. Timeout is over. It's going to be 2nd down and 21 for the Coyotes. They're at their own 25-yard line. Same formation, double twins, Greer in shotgun. Williams to the left of her at the up back. Back to pass, check that, that's Joyner now, quarterback thrown, caught, spins away, and still going, and finally tackled at the 29-yard line. A hard gain of 4 as Joyner makes the pass complete
About 4 yards
to number 2. That was Gibson. So they're rotating the quarterbacks now.
3rd and 16.
Number 4, Greer, or number 11, Joyner. So when Joyner's not at quarterback, she's at one of the receivers, and when Greer is the quarterback, Joyner is one of the receivers. So now it's going to be
I'm gonna have her come over here after the play right now.
Joyner. All right, they're interchanging. So now they're both in the backfield. Looks like they can direct snap it to either Greer. Looks like Greer's the quarterback now with Joyner to her right. Nope, now it's Joyner's going to take the snap. Back to pass. Under pressure, now she takes off. Cuts inside, outside, and out of bounds. Gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Joyner on the
It's
stretch.
going to be 4th down and 13. So they're playing a little mix and match as both 11 Joyner and 4 Greer are in the backfield and both can play quarterback. So it looks like they're taking turns, taking the snaps and running the offense. For 4th down and 13 from the 33-yard line. 1 minute and 5 seconds and counting left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Make sure you're making notes for MVP. We have an offense, defense for both teams.
Got you covered. So it looks like the Coyotes are in to punt, but it looks like the same offensive formation, so it's possible they could be going for it. Joyner and Greer are in the backfield, 2 receivers to each side. Ware, Williams, Jones. Back to pass. They're going for it. Ball's thrown up and intercepted! Intercepted! Trying to get to the outside. Still going. Cuts inside. At the 20, the 15, it's going to be a pick 6 by number 10. The Anarchy with a pick 6. Unfortunately, that's number 10 on the field, but I don't have another 10 on the roster. But it is a pick 6. It goes for 55 yards. So that makes the score 34-6. That was number 10 that picked it off.
This is an untimed down. I said it. That's why they switched.
So it's 34-6.
Oh, he didn't update? He didn't update yet?
You got 34 on the board, boss?
Not yet. Wait on the extra one. Okay. He's waiting on the extra.
So 2-point conversion try coming up for the Anarchy. That pick 6 was by Cheyenne Davis. They call up Taco. Two-point conversion attempt coming up. And after the 2-point conversion attempt, the teams will switch sides of the field and it'll be the start of the 4th quarter.
I got some backup coming. All my friends are
So I formation,
and I always bring
not twins, pro right, handoff up the middle and breaking forward and not going to get there as all the Coyote defensive line and one linebacker were there to stop the run by Wood.
I did it a few events back, and now they all, it's like, man, Coach Chief, bring your shit. Where you say you're from? North Carolina.
Kicking off will be Blanchard, as Candace Hunter will stay on the sideline. And they're telling them flip the team, flip the sides, I should say, not flip the team, flip the sides, because we're going to start the 4th quarter. Score is 34-6. The Anarchy are up, heading into the 4th quarter. At the end of the game, I will be announcing a MVP for both teams, offensively and defensively. And that will be presented at the end of the game by the head coach of the AFE USA All-Stars, Coach Dale Boston.
For January, and then the youth stuff in July. Okay? We're here. The only thing, the one time we came and set up, we actually set up underneath this. We put tables under there, we put a live stream and commentators under there. We didn't have to interfere with the window.
So Blanchard is set to kick off.
January. It wasn't hot. You know.
Back deep is number 1, Ware.
Right. Servers are the same. Right.
And number 3 now, Wright. So Wright and Ware are back deep.
I love the monitor. It makes it so much easier. I love the monitor. You know, is that camera using Sony or Canon?
She approaches. And there's the kick. High is going to come down to Ware. She lets it bounce. Bounces through her legs. Goes back to a 12. She picks it up. And going to get tackled right there at about the 13-yard line. The mistake was she let it bounce, and when you let the ball bounce on turf, you have no idea where it's going to go. It went right through her legs, but she was able to get back, get it, so they do have possession. And it's at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10. So I gave you the wrong first name for the pick 6 person. That is not Cheyenne. That is Christina Davis. Got that mixed up. It's Christina Davis who had the pick 6 for 55 yards for the touchdown for the Anarchy's last score. Want to get it right. So the West Palm Beach Coyotes start deep in their own end on their own 13-yard line. 11 minutes, 40 seconds, and counting as the clock will run. They come out with 2 receivers to each side. You have Gibson and Wright on the right. Ware and Turner on the left. Back to pass. Ball thrown. Caught by Williams. And going to get dropped for a loss of 3 to the 10-yard line. Only 2nd down and long.
I was just going to ask you what was the delay in the lag between
Coyotes break the huddle. Same formation. Right. And Gibson on the left. Back to pass. Rolling, throwing, and caught. And the tackle's missed. And finally thrown down, but it's a pass caught by number 2 Gibson all the way up to the 18-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and a long 7.
We have to worry about that a lot internationally in travel because a lot of places you go, they're not going to have that. So we have to hotspot everything. And we've learned a lot of lessons, you know, a lot of times we just go to wherever country we're in, like in Mexico, we'll just buy a SIM card for, you know, we had really good luck.
West Palm Beach taking a long time. They finally break the huddle. Gibson and Wright to the right. You have Williams and Turner to the left. Back in the backfield is the other Williams. Back to pass, ball thrown. But oh, in and out of the hands of number 1. It's going to be 4th down. She had it. She let it get to her chest. It bounced off the shoulder pads and away from her. So it's going to be 4th down.
Dates for the youth in July. I mean, I have the dates already for it's Martin Luther King weekend for Canada. So it's Saturday and Sunday of that weekend. Then you can see what dates are.
Clock starts.
So the 6
8 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the game.
Saturday and Sunday. 3 games on Saturday, 2 games on Sunday, right?
We do a lot of
Yeah.
we work with
So it looked like they might be in punt formation, but it's the same offensively. They're going for it. Roll into the right. And that's an incomplete pass. It was going forward. Pressure was put on by number 86, Michelle Anthony. So it's going to be a 4th down, and the Anarchy in prime position inside the red zone at the 18-yard line with Anarchy take over 1st and 10. And the clock rolls. 8:20 and counting.
When we travel a lot of times, I have everything except cameras. I have.
And Anarchy now break the huddle.
I don't have cameras. I use lens run. Lens run? You won't believe this one thing. I can rent that same camera, fully insured.
So I formation.
Hard case, everything.
You have Bell
$150. Right.
and Wood in the I formation. Bell at fullback, Wood at tailback. Hunter on the center. And, handoff to Wood. Wood breaks through, still going, and taken down at the 10-yard line. A busted play goes for about 7. All the way to the 10-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 3.
Second down and 3 from the 10.
So now Lisbon in at tailback. She's behind Bell. Lavender to the left. Smith to the right. Tight end is Artasia Williams. And handoff to Lisbon. Lisbon now trying to get outside. Tripped up by number 2. Great tackle by Gibson on Gibson. Lisbon Gibson. Try and say that fast. I bet you will not be able to get away from the tongue ties. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the game. 34-6 is the score.
Months ago, we got a job with Syracuse. He's from upstate New York originally. And he got a job with Syracuse University doing media. So, where you going? But you know where his platform started? Yep. That starts somewhere, right? Yep. That's what it's about. Look at that sun. Right? It's brutal at this point.
Back to pass. Ball thrown and caught for a touchdown to Mason.
Pass complete to Mason for the touchdown.
That's you? Got it.
fourth quarter is now 40-6. The Anarchy lead. That was a 10-yard pass from Hunter to Mason. They break the huddle. Lavender and Artasia Williams to the left. Lisbon and Smith on the right. In the backfield is Bell. Back to pass. Hunter looking, throwing, and caught
Two-point conversion is
by Childers. I had the receiver, Williams. That was not Williams, that was Childers in the slot to the left that just caught the two-point conversion. So it's 42-6 with 5 minutes and 1 second left to go in the game. Again, at the end of the game, I will be announcing offensive and defensive MVPs for both teams. Blanchard in to kick off. Back deep. Ware. And right. Whistle that's blown. Blanchard approaches and kicks. Sidewinder kick, heading toward out of bounds, but it's still in bounds. The ball is live, and she finally picks it up. Change direction, still going down the sideline. And she's still going. She's in bounds at the 50, the 40. Somebody's chasing her. Will she catch her? No, she won't. It's a touchdown. No flags on the play. It's a 90-yard kick return for a touchdown. And we have two Anarchy players down. Two Anarchy players down. So we have an injury timeout, but what a run by number 3, right. 90 yards for the score.
Kick return for a touchdown.
So we have two Anarchy players down. I have no idea what the number is because I was following the play. Then I looked back and saw that there were two that were on the ground. So I do not have the numbers, but all of the Anarchy players are around them. One has just sat up. Still can't make out the number. All right, there's the other one. The other one's popped up. That is, still can't make out the number. So one is Lavender, who was shaken up. And the other player is 21, Smith. So Smith and Lavender were both shaken up on that play. And good, they are both walking off the field under their own power.
Injured Orlando players.
And I'm glad that they are both walking under their own power because you never want to see players get hurt in this sport at all. At no time. Ever.
And we'll
The
turn it
violence
to the end for the
of
extra
this
point.
sport is unmatched. I'm just glad that they are okay. But what a spectacular 90-yard kick return by Wright. The ball was sidewinded. It bounced away from Wright. It looked like she wasn't going to pick it up. Then she chased it down. She finally picked it up at the 10. She avoided 2 Anarchy players, hit the sideline, tightrope down, and then by the time she hit the 45, she was all the way. Somebody tried to get the angle on her, but she just outraced them to the end zone, and that's why it is 42-12. 4 minutes, 41 seconds left to go in the game. 2-point conversion try coming up for the Coyotes. We have Stubbs wide to the right. Gibson on the wing. Handoff to Ware cuts inside, make a spin move, dives into the end zone. Oh, she fumbled the ball. Oh, she made the spin move and lost the ball. Oh, it looked like the spin move was going to get her into the end zone, but ball security. Always got to have 2 hands on it. So the 2-point conversion is no good. So it's 42-12. That's different.
That try to switch it up a little bit.
What's the name of that?
Peppers. Peppers.
Peppers?
P-E-P-A-S.
Okay, cool. Not bad, I like it. Peppers. Gotta look that up on my Apple Music.
Absolutely.
Or Spotify.
It's a banger. It's a banger for sure.
All right. What's your name, DJ?
Beam. Beam, like a
Beam?
sunbeam.
DJ Beam in the house. Beam in the music live on the stream.
Been spinning so much his fingers got blisters.
Having a good time here. Lake Bradley High School Field. Florida Bowl. Anarchy 42. Coyotes 12. Pat Brown bringing action live. GridironProductions.com/livestream. Sponsored by AFE USA All-Stars. 4:41 left to go in the game. 33 is kicking off. That is Brent Harris. Back deep is Wood and Bell. There's a kick. High going down the middle. Bounces over the head. And finally picked up by Wood. 20, 25, directing traffic. Trying to weave away. And tackled by number 2, Gibson. So 13-yard return, and the Anarchy will take over 1st and 10. And they got it all the way up to the 32-yard line, where the Anarchy will take over. Anarchy. I don't know if anybody would know this cartoon, Johnny Test, where they had a pet rat, and they always scream, "Anarchy! Anarchy!" Johnny Test, the flame-headed boy, and his dog Dookie, and his twin sisters, the geniuses.
7 minutes left down in College Station, Texas.
All right, so now substitutions being made for the Anarchy. 4 minutes, 34 seconds left and counting. So let's see the wholesale changes being made. Hunter's at quarterback. 24, Lisbon in the backfield. Hand off to Lisbon and tackled for a gain of about 2 or 3.
Lisbon on the carry, got 2, second down.
Tackled by 53, Bedwell. I formation now. And handoff. And tackled. A host of Coyotes making the tackle. Ball carrier is being helped up by Mason. That was Lisbon. And that tackle was led by number 93, Rogers. So we have a timeout called by the Anarchy with 2 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in the game. Score is Anarchy 42, the Coyotes 12.
We need to stay on. You're gonna be on. You're going down there.
He's going to do it down there, so when he gives me the signal, I'll make it up here.
I don't want to cut it off. You're going to be on the exit.
Yeah, gotcha. Timeout's over. Third down coming up. Back to pass, ball thrown, caught, and Lisbon breaks the tackle, cuts inside, and going to be short of the first down. Gets up to the 37-yard line. We'll bring up fourth down with 1:55 and counting left to go in the game.
Short of the first down, 4th and 5. And timeout, Coyotes.
Timeout called by the Anarchy. He wants to get some players that haven't played into the game. I can understand that. It's not about he's trying to run it for. He wants to get players that haven't played into the game. 1:51 left to go. 42-12. Yeah, do me a favor, change the defensive MVP for the Coyotes to Wright, W-R-I-G-H-T.
Right, okay.
Yeah, she had the 90-yard kick return for a touchdown.
Okay, so it'd be Ware on offense and then Wright on defense.
That is correct, sir.
Okay, and then offense still Bell, Crystal Bell.
Yes, and Christina Davis. Yes. Okay.
Where and right.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. Timeout's over. 4th down. Looks like the Anarchy are going to go for it. Double twins on both sides. Candace Hunter in shotgun. Back to pass. Ball thrown and caught for a first down and more as she's still going and finally tackled at the 41-yard line. Gain of 26. Move the chains. Pass caught by Lavender from Hunter. 1 minute, 20 seconds left to go in the game.
Pitch and catch to Lavender. First down, Anarchy in the 41.
1 minute, 5 seconds and counting left to go in the game. Hunter walks up, takes the time. I formation. Artasia Williams at fullback. Lisbon at tailback. I formation. Hand off to Artasia Williams. And she's going to get stacked up right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. 40 seconds, and that should be the last play of the game. I don't think they're going to run another play, as it is 30 seconds and counting. So the final score will be the winner of the Florida Bowl, the Orlando Anarchy, 42, the West Palm Beach Coyotes, 12. As we're counting down, 15, and I just want to take this time to say thank you to all of you that was tuning in. I want to say thank you to AFE USA All-Stars, Coach Dale Glossinger, his wife Sandy Glossinger, the whole organization. I want to say a shout out to my lovely wife who's back home, who supports me. Thank you very much for the opportunity to do this. I want to say thank you to all the AFE family that's out there abroad throughout the country. Final score here, 42-12. The Anarchy are the winners of the Florida Bowl. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because we're going to have the trophy presentation and then the presentation of the offensive and defensive MVPs of both teams. As the teams are walking and shaking their hands. Well played football game. Tip my hats to both these teams that came here and participated in the remembrance of 9/11. The 21st anniversary is tomorrow. There will be a moment of silence at 8:43, and then another one at, I believe, 9:13 when the second plane hit. Don't quote me on that second time, but this is in remembrance of all those who have lost their lives through 9/11. We want to give honor. There's an organization out there called Hero Strong that represent all the first responders and the military. We want to tip our hats to all the military veterans, all the military that are out there on active duty, all the veterans from prior altercations, all the first responders, firefighters, police department, Homeland Security, the Border Patrol, nurses, doctors, caretakers, all of those, Lord, that have participated in taking care of your people. I want to say thank you to all of you. As Coach G is down on the field doing the presentations of the offensive and defensive MVPs, and then it will be the trophy presentation. I don't know if he has his mic down there. Do we know if he has the mic down there? No, he doesn't have. Okay, so, all right, so as he's going to do it on the field, I'm going to do it here. So the offensive MVP for the West Palm Beach Coyotes is number 1, Ware. The defensive MVP for the West Palm Beach Coyotes is cornerback number 3, Wright, who had that 90-yard spectacular kick return for a touchdown. The MVP for the offense for the Orlando Anarchy is number 90, Crystal Bell. And the defensive MVP for the Orlando Anarchy is Christina Davis, number 10. So those are your offensive and defensive MVPs for both teams. For AFE USA All-Stars, for everyone here in the booth and those down on the field that participated, for both teams, and for the AFE All-Stars that participated early today, I am Pat Brown saying, take care. We will never forget 9/11. We stay strong. God bless, and God bless America. Good night, everybody.
Nice job, nice job.
Thank you.
Amazing, you did it one breath.
I got a lot of practice at
I was
this.
gonna say.